Guys, how are we doing? Good afternoon. My name is Mayowa Olutuyo and welcome to the first video in our series of video where we will be speaking on various use cases of the Autogon platform. But for today, we'll be looking at how to create a model with Autogon, and trust me, it has never been this easy. Creating a model in the history of model creation has not been this easy. So I won't bore you up with stories, let's just get right into it. But before I start, I would love to give some few definitions that I would love for us to note that we might be needing in the course of this tutorial. The first is, what is a model? I wrote a definition here that says AI models or artificial intelligence models are programs that detect specific patterns using a collection of data sets and make decisions based off these patterns. The next is, what do we mean by loss of a model? Now, loss is the penalty for a bad prediction. That is, loss is a number indicating how bad the model prediction was on a single example. And note that the lower the loss value, the better the model. So you could have higher loss values. Doesn't make your model very, very bad, just makes it not the best. So you might need to train and retrain to get your model figure to come as low as possible. Last is identity line or identity fit. Now, identity line is a reference line on a scatter plot, which I'll be showing later on, that represents a perfect one-on-one relationship between the predicted values and the actual values. Now, when you are creating your models, we most likely don't always expect a one-on-one relationship between the variables of question, but the identity fit assumes that there's a perfect relationship between all the variables in question. Now, let's get right into it. So, I saw this dataset on Kaggle and I really like it. It's quite relatable and I think it just makes this explanation quite seamless. And it's talking about house pricing in Pakistan. And you can go to Kaggle. I would link this dataset in the description of this video. You can go to Kaggle to download this dataset, and we'll be using this to predict the prices of houses in Pakistan based off the parameters this dataset has. And if you look at general overview, we're looking at location analysis, pricing analysis, city comparison, and purpose of listing. I mean, a lot of other things here. We'll be looking at feature importance, which we'll be showing in the Autogon platform as well, and priorities over which features actually influences the pricing of a house in a particular location, or with other parameters as well, classification of property type, and a lot of other things here. And we'll just check the data set and see the parameters they have. You can see property type, is it a house or a flat? You can see house price. I'm guessing this is in dollars. Location, you can see Garden Towns, Blue Area, a lot of locations here. City, where that location, you can see Islamabad, Lahore. This reminds me of Indian movies, by the way. Number of bathrooms, purpose of ad, is it for sale? I want to see if there's another parameter here. For rent, oh good, we have for sale, for rent, that's all. Alright, let me just come back up a bit. Purpose, number of bedrooms, and area in Marla. I'm guessing this is also a parameter in datasets, and we'll be using this. So let's all download this, and I'll see you in the Autogon platform. Voila, I am in my Autogon account. Can you see how beautiful this place looks? This is the playground. This is where the magic happens. So I will just come to datasets, and I will come to create dataset, and I would call it house prices in Pakistan. You might want to give yours an image URL, but I'm not doing that. Of course, you could have it from a drive or a database, but I'm picking a file, so I'll just use file. You could actually attach dataset URL from Kaggle if you would love to, but I'll just be uploading it locally from my device because I already have it downloaded. Upload, and this is it. Housing price. Is this it? I need to be sure that I'm not taking the wrong dataset. Okay. I might not have extracted this. My bad, sorry. Oh, good. So, yes, perfect. So, it's going to upload in a bit, and just give it a few. Let me give you a description of housing prices in Pakistan. Yeah, so let's just wait for it to upload. I might need to move my camera up so you see. We're supposed to get the notification down below that says dataset successfully uploaded, something like that. So give it a minute. So really, literally, with Autogun, creating the model is quite similar. It's quite fast. I mean, you might not need to know so much about AI. Did I say AI? Okay, yeah, maybe a bit of AI, data science, and all of those things to be able to create a model. It's just in a bit of seconds, and your model is created, right? Okay, we're going to wait a little bit for this data set to get uploaded. Okay. Okay, this is taking a bit. This is taking a bit. This is taking a bit. Okay, can we get this in a minute? I have this thing where I want it to be. Perfect. File uploaded successfully, and I'll just create dataset. So we would have successful. This is interesting. I love this. And if you come to your list of datasets, voila, house prices in Pakistan. So let's go to my projects, and here we'll be using one of the tools that the Autogun platform currently offers to do that. And let me move my camera a little bit downward so you can see what I'm doing. Perfect. So we'll come to create project, and of course we're trying to predict house pricing in Pakistan. So we'll just do house price prediction in Pakistan, and the description is house pricing. Sorry, I'm not good with description, so just bear with me. House pricing prediction in Pakistan. And yes, we create our projects. Perfect. The Autogun platform currently offers a lot of tools to create models depending on your level of technical expertise, but we'll be doing this as a total novice. I mean, that's the idea. So I'll be using the tool called Studio Wizard. Studio Wizard is a shortcut, like the word wizard, it does the wizardry stuff, you get me? So I'll use Studio Wizard to create this model, and you see how seamless it is. Now let's launch our Studio Wizard. Of course, we already uploaded our data set, so we'll just come to select existing data sets. Of course, house prices in Pakistan, and I'll select it and allow the platform do the magic. Can you see that magic? Uploading data, reading data. Can you see that? That's some wizardry stuff, if you ask me. So the Autogun platform is doing the wizardry stuff for us. Reading the data. Oh, voila. Now let's go through all the data sets, the features in the data set, and so we are sure that we took the right thing. So we have, oh, this is unnamed. I'm guessing this unnamed is the serial number. Okay, I think I have it opened here. Let me just open data set as well in my own local machine. So here. So let's look at data sets holistically, so we're sure that we're taking the correct thing. Oh, perfect. So I'm guessing the unnamed parameter is the serial number, which is the first row here. So we don't need this literally in creating the model. It's just a numbering. Property, price, location, city, breadth, number of bathrooms, purpose of rent, number of bedrooms, and area in Marla. I'm guessing this is specific to the Pakistani location. So you can see all of this, and when we compare it to what we have here, property type is categorical. Of course, the pricing of the type of property, like you see here, it's a penthouse. Or I even see penthouse. So nice, people buy penthouse. People have money, I tell you. Low, what is this? Let me expand this column a little bit so you can see what we have here. Nah, not that one. This one. Perfect. Lower portion. Oh, I see penthouse and flats and a lot of other things there. Now, if you come back to the Autogun platform, you can see location is a text. City is categorical because city is Islamabad, Lahore. Of course, categories, putting the cities in categories is a text, so I mean, it's just categorizing these cities. So the data type is a categorical data. And of course, the purpose of rent is categorical too, because if you look at the purpose here, the purpose is for sale or for rent. So it's categories that is for sale or for rent. Another thing you want to look at here is number of bedrooms, number of areas in Mahala is numerical, number of bedrooms is numerical, number of bathrooms is numerical. We don't have any missing value. The pricing is numerical, the location is a text, the city is categorical, the property type is categorical, and I already mentioned this unnamed to be the serial number. So let's create a model for house pricing. We'll be training this model with the house pricing in mind. So because pricing itself is numerical as a data set, right? We want to look at this question or this problem as a regression problem. So we'll be training this in a regression manner, right? And of course, our training target is the pricing of the house, right? And I'll be calling this model house pricing in Pakistan model. I suck at giving titles, trust me, but let's just work with this. So let's train this data set and let's see what we're going to get when we're done. So let's just give it a bit. Now look at how seamless everything I've done is. It's everything I've done up until now. I don't think it's required me to be a programming guru or a data science guru. It's just understanding the data set I am working with and understanding the kind of problem that I'm trying to solve. And I think this is very very key when you are trying to create a data set or when you are trying to solve a data problem. Understand the kind of problem you're trying to solve. Remember when I was training this, I made it a regression training program because the training target is a numerical figure, and that in its sense already explains that the problem at hand is a regression problem. Of course, we have a lot of other problems here that I'll be touching on in future videos, but for this video, we are working with a regression problem. So trust me, the Autogon platform is interesting. It's the new Canva for data science. Yeah, I think I feel so, because I mean it's never been this easy to create models and make predictions from these models and make inferences, and I mean trust me, it's mind blowing. But enough of the talks. Let's see the wizard do its job and watch what happens in a bit. So might just need to be patient for a few seconds, a few minutes, so it can do the processing from its own end. So while we wait, another thing you can look at is the fact that you could actually do this analysis on this platform with various other languages. At the moment, we currently support Arabic, Chinese, Dutch, French, German, and Hindu. So in the future, we intend to support a lot more languages as we break more barriers. Yeah. So we'll wait and allow the platform do its job. Voila. So, oh, this is interesting. Let me move my camera a bit so you can see what just happened. So, this is our error plot or scatter plot, if you like I mentioned in the definition earlier. Our coefficient of determination, this is our best fit. The best fit is basically based off on the data set I imported and the relationship that it deems fit. This is the best fit. However, like I defined earlier, the identity fit is assuming that all these features have a one-on-one equal somewhat importance to each other. So this is assumed to be the line of best fit. Our loss figure, this is we might need to do as many changes as possible to actually arrive at a better loss figure. This is quite high, if you ask me, quite high. Now, another thing we want to look at is the feature importance. I mentioned that earlier, that what features are really influencing prices. We want to see the order of ranking. You can check it from the Autogon platform too. I told you, wizardry. So when we check the feature importance, okay, this is taking a bit. Oh, good. We see that the property type, the purpose of rent has the highest influence in the pricing. The area in Mahla, which I feel is something specific to the Pakistani people, also has an importance, right? Remember, I just took this data set from Kaggle. So another factor is location. Of course, this is a serial number. It won't hold much importance. And number of bathrooms, number of bedrooms have importance. But the highest ranking, let's look at it from the top, is the area in Mahla and the purpose of rent. And of course location, and look at it down to property type, city, and this is the ranking of the features in this data set. And voila, you have your data set, or you have your model created. Now, if you want to use this model, you can just come here and check it. I have some models I created before, so you might be seeing some other models here. And you can see house pricing in Pakistan model, and that's how to create a model with Autogon platform. Of course, where's that model anymore? Okay, this is taken. Good. Of course, we will be using this model in the next video to actually make predictions, or even train it better. No, we'll make predictions. I think that's what I'll do next. So we'll use this video in the next tutorial to make inferences on similar data sets, and yes, we'll see how predictive or how good our model is in terms of prediction. We'll compare the figures and see how well it does the prediction. So thank you all for joining. It's been a long day, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial.